Hi everyone, I'm Rachel Tessman from StampYourArtOut.com. I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator from Andover, Minnesota in the US, and I'm here to bring you a special presentation tonight. We're going to do a show and share. We have lots and lots of cards and gifts and goodies that I've been receiving in the last, I'd say, 6 weeks, which includes Christmas. And I know that we're past that holiday, but this would be a good video to come back to later on where you can get lots of inspiration for Christmas cards. You can also get layouts from these cards that you can apply to any time of the year and any kind of card, right? But I know a lot of you are tuning in because you might have sent one too. So we get to see all of these cards tonight. Thank you all for your well wishes. We just got back. Yes, a lot of you are already commenting. My family and I, we just got back from a trip out west. We are from Minnesota, as I said earlier, and we went to visit our youngest, who moved out there in October, so 3 months ago. And he's doing great, and it was fun to see him. And yes, I did cry as we left, but he's doing fine, and Mama's gonna be just fine. Oh, thank you. I don't even know where I got this scarf now, I have to think. It's really pretty, isn't it? It's like a bluish color. I don't know how to tie scarves. I just wrapped it around my neck because I was cold today. Oh, thanks, Rose. So I am going to share with you those gifts and goodies and cards. And then I thought I would also introduce to you a couple new products that I've received in my last order. I have the product of the month in hand. And I have yellow all over my hands for some reason. It's so weird. I was just cleaning off my hand. I was cleaning off my hands right before the video. I saw this yellow that was on my hands. Hang on, before the video started, but I thought it was just in one spot. It happens to be in multiple areas of my hands. I don't know what I put my hands in. That is so weird. I wonder if it's like some kind of food or something. It's January 16th, 2026, as I'm coming to you live. It's live, which is why we didn't edit out that part. So, all right. So I have those new products. I have the other things. And then I thought I would share with you a tip that I learned from, let's see if I can remember her name. Her name is Leslie, Crafty Cards with Leslie. Great idea that was just shared through, I don't know who shared it in my group now. I think somebody shared it in my demonstrator group. And I was like, oh, that's so awesome. So I'm going to pass that tip along to you guys. Should we start with cards? And I'm also going to share some photos if that's okay. All right, so let's go to the desktop and let's zoom in. Oops, hang on. It's been a while. It's been about, I don't know, a week and a half since I've been live with you. I hope that you enjoyed the videos that I had pre-recorded. One of them was about organization in your craft room with the new stamp and die organizers and how I'm adapting them. And so, I don't have a lot of stamp sets. That was the big thing. Like a lot of people were asking questions, like that would be a big investment to convert them all. You don't have to convert them all. You definitely don't. In fact, if I had lots more stamp sets and dies, like a lot of you do, I probably would just leave as is all the stuff that is already packaged the old way. And then just, you know, kind of have another space for the newer stuff. Anyways, you can check out that video. I received lots of cards. We got to zoom in even more. Look at this beautiful paper. This is something that's in the annual catalog. It carried over, and you can still get your hands on it. I'm not going to name off every product, but I do want you to know that a lot of these are made with current products. So you can check out and just kind of search for this beautiful paper. It's really pretty. And this card was gifted to me by CJ Hart. I love the torn little look there. Isn't that a fun layout? So these are Christmas cards, all right? Thanks, Loretta. All right, and then thanks, Diane. Everybody's loving the scarf. I love turquoise. I don't know, I have blue eyes, so maybe turquoise is just a fun color for me to wear because I feel like it makes my eyes brighter. I don't know. Look at this cute little layout here. Isn't that fun? I love those arches, those arch dies. So this card is from Kelly Stallworth. I always love sparkles too. I don't know, it's a nice little layout, and I think it's fun how she cut out the words. Thank you, everybody, for sending these, by the way. This card is from Barb Wilson. Yes, I think. Oh, hang on. Oh, shoot. I think it says Barbara Wilson. All of a sudden, I'm doubting myself because I don't have all the envelopes with the cards anymore. This little stamp set came with this fun little frame type die. I don't think it's available anymore, but it was a really fun one. I'm glad that she used it on the card because it's stinking cute that way. And then she also has this fun gold layer here. Beautiful, beautiful ribbon going across here, and it's anchored so it stays in place. And then look at that gorgeous paper behind it. That's a nice layout too, isn't it? All right, and then this card is a fun fold. This one has that look where you can flatten it down this way or this way, but on the inside you have this little kind of like a I don't know, a house shape or whatever you want to call it. And so when you open it up, it can display like this. I think I called it a diamond display card one time when I was demonstrating it, but fun, fun, fun. And the plaid paper with the deer and the trees underneath. Rudolph's just hopping through the forest. Super cute card. This card is from Sharon LeMay. Thank you, Sharon. Hi, Lisa Fisher. How are you? Hello, hello, everyone. Okay, and this card is from Kim Narveson, and I think that's so cute. Little kitty with the reindeer, arch. What do they call those things on your head? The little antlers, the attachable antlers. Super cute. And then she also used the those peppermint type of embellishments, which are still available, by the way. I don't think those have gone yet. Those would be fun for Valentine's Day cards too. Along with that twine, that's the red and white twine, those would be great for Valentine's. Cute paper, Kim Narveson. Thank you, Kim. This gorgeous card. I love this stamp set. This stamp set made for such pretty, simple cards. Like you really didn't have to do much. And I love how she brought like the little lamb down here forward. This card, is from Kathy Evans. And just put a little sparkle in the star up there. Sweet and simple. Beautiful. This card is gorgeous. This one's from Judith Little. And she has these this beautiful little embossed background with the holly, and then she put the berries inside a couple of the little holly areas. Just sweet and simple and perfect. I mean, just perfect Christmas card because you can make these fairly quickly, right? When you're using one color ink and then you have just this tiny little piece here, but they're gorgeous when you crank them out, right? That's the thing with Christmas cards. It's hard to make something super elaborate, right? Multiple times, but you can make something that's not so elaborate and yet stunning. This card is fun. Look at this one. This is from Robin Walston. Look at how she did this cut here. And it goes like that. And then there's a whole bunch of kitties and doggies having fun at Christmas. That's a fun angle cut. This is a fun fold card. This one is from Colleen Kaller. And so it opens, and she even embossed the background here. So it opens like that. Pretty cool, right? You can see how that works. It's a Z fold, but it's going in the opposite direction. And that is again from Colleen Kaller. And then we have this card, and this one is from, let's see here. Oh, I want to say it's from Karen Andrusik, but now I don't have her last name in here, but I'm guessing. I hope it's from you, Karen. This is from Karen, Randy, and Eric. And that is this card here. I love the little layers, the little tiny things here and there that just make you go, ooh, there's a cute little thing. Ooh, there's a cute little thing. This is a past paper pumpkin, by the way, with some extra little layers of paper, embossed background. But the ho, 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 and this guy here, and I even believe that tag came from a paper pumpkin at one time. And I love paper pumpkin, so. All right, next card. This one, I believe, had to get mailed in a bubble mailer. Because it was pretty thick, because it's got this beautiful flower on the top. This card is from Karen DeLillo. Sorry if I botched up your name, Carol. So this card has dimensionals here, and also in the middle, just this really, really fun 3D soft flower in the middle. But it's a Christmas card, it's a Christmas flower. We have Christmas colors in there. Really pretty. This is neat. Look at what Donna did. So Donna Hop, I think that's how you say your last name, Donna. Although it might be Hoppy, but it has an E at the end. But I believe you pronounce it Hop. I don't know. You can tell me later on and correct me. So this paper here has kind of a shiny surface to it. And what she did is she tore down through the two sides here and rolled it. And it looks like, you know, kind of a fun reveal card. Isn't that a cute technique? I know a lot of people are like doing that little tear and roll, but I like how she brought it from the top. And we have Santa and one of the reindeer hanging out there in that little section. Oh, what fun. This card feels so awesome. So this is that velvet paper, which we have in the white, the green, and the red. It's a multi-pack. And this card, sorry, I forgot to tell you, that is from Luann Peterson, and it just feels so nice. I hope you guys are getting some inspiration from this. I know it's Christmas in mid-July, but I couldn't share them while they were coming in because we were like putting them up on we have a cupboard area that has like it's a pantry, but it's not really like a walk-in thing. It's just this big huge cupboard. So that's where we put all of the Christmas cards and stuff. And so they were all over on display. I'll have to post a picture in my blog the next time I put up a blog post, which will be in a couple days. I'll post some pictures from the trip that we took. I'll post pictures from the cupboard door with most of the cards on there, and then a link to this video. So it did hold up well in the mail. A lot of it, well, see, are you talking about the thick one? I think she put it in a bubble mailer. Anyways, this card here is a postcard. Sorry, I keep wanting to open it. It's a postcard. You flip it over, and then you have, you know, fun little paper-saving way to send a greeting. Debbie Silat and her family. And this is a past kit too. I think this was a Kids Collection kit. I don't think this was Paper Pumpkin, but it was one that I got because I love them all. Love those kits. And then this is cute how she did like a tilting of the papers. I need to do that more. I'm somebody who doesn't put enough whimsy little tilts in my cards. And when I see them, I love them. This is from Tony Shaw. And you can see, like, I even want to tilt the card when I when I share it. But it's just fun, isn't it? And then she's got the candies in there. Merry Christmas. Thank you, Tony. Did I say July? Oh my gosh. Sorry. I meant January. Mid-January. Oh my goodness sakes. Okay. Thank you for correcting me. This is from Debbie Narwold, and did a lot with the background here. So this paper is embossed, but before it was embossed, there was this foiling that she added to the surface, and some white strips here. Or maybe that's the way the paper came. Maybe it's the way it came, but then it was embossed with that brick, the exposed brick embossing folder. You can see that in there. At least it looks like it. So there's a lot of interest and texture in here. And then she added the little elements over the top. Merry Christmas Magic. Oh, and yes, Debbie Narwold. Okay, and then we have this card. These aren't in any order, by the way. This is from Donna Marshall. I love the monochromatic look with the blues and the silver and white in there. Just really soft and pretty with the snowflakes. And then you can see here, we've got the focal point with the die cut circles, the embossed sentiment on another circle on top, and then this fun piece of twine going through there. Super cute. That is again from Donna Marshall. My pile is getting big. Hang on, I have to shift some things over so they don't start falling everywhere. Here's a fun fold card, and a lot of people do this, and she did it with her card. This card is from Brenda Connolly, and she did, you know, where you add some designer paper onto the flap. I love when people just, you know, decorate the envelopes too, right? So this card goes like that. Gorgeous, gorgeousness, very fun. So if you're looking for fun folds, you know, even watching this video, even though it's full of lots of Christmas card ideas, can give you lots of inspiration just for layouts, ideas of fun folds, color combinations, you know, that sort of thing. This is Fa La La, and it's from Barbara Lewis, and you can see we've got some really beautiful red rhinestones in there just bursting through that dark snowflake paper. This was that paper, and it's still current, I believe, that has the snowflakes and the ferns and all of that. And so just gorgeous how that red pops on there. Here's a cute card. This was with a Kids Collection kit too. I remember this one from back then. Let me open it up and tell you who it's from. Joan Ballinger, sorry. So she's got her layers of different trees on there, and all the trees in this kit came with a little bit of sparkle on them. There were even palm trees in this kit, so super fun. I need a nap? No, actually I slept in way too late today. Oh my gosh, I'm totally awake. I think I'm just too relaxed, maybe. I don't know. Totally relaxed because we vacationed and we got in late. We got in like at 2 o'clock, and everything in my business was done up to today. And then today I went through all my mail, and no, it's been a casual day. It's nice. But super cute card from Joan Ballinger. This one is using that gorgeous paper that kept selling out time and time again. I believe it's probably available now since Christmas is gone, but because it's not on the retired list. Or maybe it is. Maybe they, you know what? I wonder if they did. Did they discontinue this? I don't know. But pretty embossing folder in the background, a layer of paper on top. So this wreath, it's like a wreath. It has an empty space in the middle for the embossing folder. And then I love how she just put like a square layer of paper over the top. This is from Gail Beth Rice. Thank you, Gail Beth. And then here is a pretty pine cone and fir tree. This is a stamp set that basically was like an all occasion stamp set that you could use, you know, all year round. And so lots of people are using it for any time of year, but also it's perfect for Christmas. And I love how she did the gold pine cones in there. This is from Anita Dean. Oh my gosh. So this card made my mom's jaw drop. This card is from Beth Perry. And you can see there's like a little embossed clear sheet here, which I think is clever because I think she wanted her words to be right on the surface of the paper, but if you emboss right on the surface and you make a mistake after putting this whole card together, that's kind of a waste, right? So embossing on a separate clear surface was a wise idea, and then you can attach it and just adds that element because you have some shine there too, but you can also see through it. Now watch. Look at that. So my mom had to buy the dies and the paper because it was just so stunning and so remarkable. They live in northern Minnesota, and so there's a lot of aurora borealis, northern lights type action in the sky now that we have these smartphones that can see it really well. And so it's been a couple of years of enjoying those sights in the sky, especially up there where there's not a lot of city light. So I think that she was very inspired by that card. Here's a cute card. This is from Carol Smith, team member. Love it, love it, love it. The traditional colors with the joy. This is one of our most current, well, not most current, but one of our most current of the current kits, like a couple months back. Anyways, it's a paper pumpkin kit. And I love this little addition here with I think it's probably one of those like stickle type things where you just add a little sparkly, like glitter glue type stuff. I think they're called stickles, right? We don't have that, but this is Sweet and Simple, one of my favorite stamp sets of all time. Do you guys remember this? I'd love to hear it if you know the name. I'm trying to remember. I want to say, I think I know it. I think it's five words. So hopefully if you guys are shouting it out, it can confirm what I'm thinking. This card is from Nancy Horst. Sweet, simple, gorgeous, perfect for Christmas. Perfect. That stamp set like lasted forever. I think it was the longest living stamp set in Stampin' Up! History. This one here is from Virginia Phillips, and it's not only cute and pretty on the outside with the embossed vellum and the sparkles here and there and the beautiful, gorgeous ribbon, but then on the inside, oh my goodness sakes, so royal and gorgeous. Like it just makes you feel special when you open that one up. So that is from Virginia Phillips. This card here has some glitz to it too, and this one has a star on the front. Wishing you peace and joy from Irene Cutts, and or Coots, it might be Coots. Correct me if I'm wrong, Irene, but I believe it's Coots, K-U-T-C. And then she did stamp like the little tree in there. Really pretty. You know, stamping the inside of your card and the envelopes is also special, right? Not just the envelopes or not just the outside or whatever. Lovely as a tree. I thought of it was, I missed it then because I said Tree for All Seasons. That I think that's an older stamp set that had like 4 little stamps of trees. Lovely as a tree. Yes, that is it. You guys are smart. I don't own that stamp set anymore. Can you believe it? This is Rachel. Rachel, okay, so because this is my business, right? So I do this for fun, but also for my business. I get confused if I hang on to stamp sets that are not current anymore. So over the years, I have developed this habit of if it's retired, it's gone. Like I sell it. And there are regrets, and that is one. Lovely as a tree. You guys enjoy your sets. Be merry. Super cute little animals on here. This one was gifted to me by Renee Walkowski, and she just did an elaborate job here of making this card super special. Lots of coloring on there. Fun, kind of like a candy cane background with the icicles in there and the frosted snow on the ground. Really fun. Thank you, Renee. This card is from Bonnie Blake and her family. And let's see here. Yeah, there we go. So she's got a ribbon going across here, and then she's got it anchored with some pearl embellishments. And of course, it's got this gorgeous embossed gold on green background. Stunning. We have this fun fold card from Nancy and Kayla from Stampin' Bay. Some of you might know them. They're a mother-daughter team in my group. And I love the whole window, partial window thing here. And there we go. Isn't that cute? Love it. Love it, love it. Fun fold cards are fun. This card is from Janelle Neeland, another team member. And she's got the whole torn foil here against the torn two-tone cardstock. It's the 12 by 12. Oh, and this here, that's because I put them on my cupboard with tape. And so all these cards, well, most of them have like little ripped backings on them, but I don't know how else to put them up there because it's not a magnetic cupboard. Anyways, so sorry about that to all of you who made me cards, but that's how I display my cards because I love putting my cards on display. You use it all the time. Oh, Denise regrets it too. Yes, I know. Don't part with it, Joanne. Hang on to it. It's a good one. This is from Jeanette Harrelson, and I love, love, love this die. This is another one that I think was like a prize die that Stampin' Up! Had for a while. And so she just took it against the this beautiful snowflake paper, die cut a swirl, stamped, monochromatic, pretty, gorgeous, simple, and sweet. Love it, Jeanette. This card is using the arches and the Aurora Borealis Northern Lights paper and a sweet little scene of baby Jesus, the star above, gorgeous. And on the inside, did you see that, you guys, already? Coco Villard, look at that. She's got the little animals in there. So she carried on the imagery here onto the inside of the card. Oh yeah, look at that, onto the inside of the card because it's a little easel card. Very fun. Of course, I stuck it on, oh, you can't even tell, but I stuck it on my cupboard so it didn't form the easel. So I forgot that it was an easel card until I just opened it just now. Oh, I keep the retired sets that I love, love, love and use all the time, but I have them in a separate place from my current sets. I could do that. I really could, Loretta. I don't know. It just, I think I'm also not somebody that wants to collect them all if I'm not going to be using them. And I don't know. I think if I was doing this more casually and I had, I don't know, I just don't use them. I don't use my retired stuff. I use only my current. Crazy, but true. Do you see this background here? Super cool how she did this. Okay, so this is Carol Lucas, and she took and put ribbons across here, and they're lifted up somewhat. So I think what she did, because I can see the foam strips in here, is I think she put a couple foam strips here. Carol, correct me if I'm wrong. And then you laid your ribbon so that it was lifted, because there's like lift under the ribbon. It's so cool. Unless she could have done it this way too. So you could die cut this tree and then flip that over, that paper over, and that's maybe what she did. And then tape the ribbons across there and then stick the whole thing down. But the ribbons are raised. They're connected to this top layer underneath. It's really pretty. I love that. That one's inspiring me to try something. I don't know what I'm gonna try yet, but I just haven't seen that before. This card here is using the paper pumpkin add-on dies. This is from Trisha Josephs, our moderator that comes to us every Wednesday for our lives. Thank you, Trisha. But she's got, this is her Christmas card that she sent from her and Corey using that same bundle that my mom is in love with. And then this die, again, is from the add-ons from our last set of Paper Pumpkin dies. So really pretty card. That paper is just stunning, isn't it? All right, this next one. Oh, we're having a conversation here. Oh, you guys are talking about ads. I know. So there's no right way to do this. So I've got to either turn on the ads right before the video, or I have to have somebody turn them on during the video. I don't know how else to do it, and I can't do it very well and remember to turn them on during. So yeah. All right, so we have here a card from Kathy Godwin. And so sorry that they're interrupting your view once in a while. But love, love, love. Look at this. Like, you just want to touch this. It's so fun. So she's got these 3 ornaments in here and then these gems that pop out. She's put a lot of bling in here just for me because I'm special. Thank you, Kathy. I just love it. I love it. I'm a bling girl. So this was a fun, feely card. So pretty. Okay, this card is from Suzanne Hertzler and her family. And she said that she used a dryer sheet. So she said in the note, this card uses the dryer sheet over the stamped image. Yes, this is a technique that I remember was really popular when I first started to be a demonstrator. And I love how it came back. Oh, good, that didn't come out. So she took and she stamped the trees, which I believe are from that stamp set, Lovely as a Tree. Stamped those on there in different colors or different intensities of color. And then she put the dryer sheet on top. Dryer sheet. I'm trying to remember how this works. And then do you iron it or do you just adhere it? I think she just adhered it and then sprinkled a little bit of glitter on there so the glitter collects in those areas of the dryer sheet. But fun. You guys have done this before, right? All right. Good. Oh, I love reading you guys' comments. Thank you. Okay, we have more cards to go. This card is from Pat Stewart, and she has this favorite die here of mine. I need to use these more. These are those rectangles, just stunning little edging on those rectangles when you die cut them. And then beautiful paper behind there, a little bit of glitz. Gorgeous card. Thank you, Pat. Here we have a fun fold card. Fun fold in that it's cut just short here so that you can see whatever is on this part when you open it and when it's closed. So we have a hanging ornament here with one of my favorite ribbons. And then on the inside, a card from Nancy McKenzie. And I added last names on the inside of most of my cards because I forget, because I don't always save them with the envelopes. So forgive me if I've done that to your card, just added your last name in there. I don't want to forget who they're from, but I do have 3 cards, 2 or 3 cards, and I have no clue who they're from, and I'm feeling bad. Those are going to come they're coming soon. Okay, this card has a really cool look to it too. We've got this little, like a banner coming down here as if it's overlapping, and then we've got the arch die on there, one of my favorites. Cute little peppermint on the door of the gingerbread house, and on the inside, we have a message from Joan Maddie. Very sweet card. This card took a lot of coloring, and I love it. So what she did is she took and embossed so that the wreath is going inward on the card. And then she took and did the coloring inside those leaves and inside the berries. And I believe this is the technique where you take your black pad then and you just swipe across. You can kind of see right here, but you swipe across so that you get that, I forget the name of this technique. But it's like a blackout, or not blackout, but it just makes the colors even more vibrant when you put that dark ink over the top. Just makes them really stand out. And you have that beautiful embossing in there. So stunning. Carolyn Service sent this card to me. Just love it. Really pretty. It popped. It just stood out on the wall. Everyone, when they come look at Christmas cards, they were like, oh, whoa, look at this card. So really fun. This gorgeous card was given to me by Marcine Ingram. I love how she did the little tiny, the little intricate details here. She's got the beautiful face for the bird. She's got the beak and the eye and the the branch, lovely little gems right here, cute tiny little bow. Just really lots of love has been put into this card. Thank you, Marcine. It's really cute. Okay, we need to start making a new pile, Rachel, because they're collapsing. All right, we're gonna get through the cards, and then I'm gonna show you a couple new products and a technique, and then we'll move on to some other gifty things, and I'll show you some pictures at the end, okay? Blackout technique. Is that what you think it is too, Kathy? That's what I think it is too. I think that's what it is. Oh, and we have some details on that technique for the dryer sheet. So spray glue. Okay, that makes sense. Yes, you want to have like a glue that the dryer sheet will just grab onto right away, right? So spray glue, the dryer sheet on top, and then the glitter. Thank you. Okay, no problem coming in late. Oh, you'd like to see the dryer sheet technique. Maybe I need to do it. Yeah, it's an oldie but a goodie. Okay. We did that black ink technique with the sunflower. Yes, the sunflower embossing folder. Lots of people have done it with that. There was another embossing folder that we had with really stunning flowers all over it too. They were deep set. I think you have to do it with like a deep set type of embossing where you have large sections like a flower or the wreath or the sunflower, you know what I mean? Like you want to have petals and larger sections. Okay. Next. Oh, here we go. This card, another easel. Yay. And I just want to show you that it sits like this and it's blank on the inside because Natalie Travis, my friend and fellow demonstrator, sent me a card with this inserted into it. She said she inserted it so that you can share the card with someone else. Basically, you can pass the love on. So that's kind of a fun idea. Thank you, Natalie. This card is from Stamp and Storage. So I received a thank you card from Stamp and Storage. I love this little torn off little washi tape here. And then the Mary, Mary, Mary. Very fun. It's a cute layout, isn't it? I could see this being done for all different kinds of cards throughout the year. Just a torn strip of paper here or washi tape, a little focal point, and then your words repeated down in the corner like that. So a big thank you to Brett and his team. And then we have, this is a fun fold in that we have like this little locking mechanism. So it doesn't really lock in place, but it overlaps to kind of hold the closed card. And then you open this, and there's the message on the inside from Barbara Toffer, sorry. So, and I love the little bow, the added bow, so cute. I have a bow tying contraption and I need to use it more because I do tie bows, but I can never get them super, super tiny like the one on Marcine's card. I love that. Okay, this is from Lisa Marshall. She did this cute card with the gingerbread, and every time I see this gingerbread bundle, so it's a stamp set and a die bundle, I want it. It's just everything I've seen made with it is so stinking cute. Yes, to the dryer sheet video. Okay. Love it. Okay. Oh, that's Nick. Hi, Nick. Okay, I keep seeing your comments coming through and I'm like, who is that? Nick Ross, how are you? All right. So this card is from Lisa and her husband, Pete. And then I have this card from Kathy Millish. And it's got, the candle is on like a light blue paper, which I think is very fun and unique. So she stamped on here, colored it, made the glow of the candle, and it stands out. So look at my hands. They're still yellow, you guys. I don't know what that's from. It's not getting on the card, so that's good. But just a really fun little look with the band across the back, the focal point on the top, the sparkles off to the side. Really cute. Okay, the next card. This next one is from Lana Mitchell. And I believe this was from that paper that I made a bunch of tags from, right? So it came with these pieces, so these fun little tag pieces. So, and then we've got the, oh, you know, those circle dies, Spotlight on Nature, I think they're called, with the fun little stitching or edging on some of the, there's like 3 different styles in those dies. Gotta love them. And super cute card. I'm guessing that mine is like an original though, because you don't get a lot of these elements with it. So yay for me. Lana made me that card special. Here is one of those window type, or not window, like a cupboard door type opening from Darcy Windsor, fellow demonstrator, like a sister demonstrator. She's more like a niece demonstrator. So her mom is a demonstrator that's like in the same team as me, and then she signed up under her mom. I like how we connect each other kind of like a family, because we are. So that card is from Darcy, and I love the silver behind the birds because it just makes them pop even more. Oh, and then of course I have to show you this too. So she also did the envelope. Oh wait, this is someone else's. Okay, I have two cards of the same in the row. Okay, so hang on. But she might have done the envelope, but I threw away a lot of the envelopes. But this envelope came with the card from Maureen Rosenbaum. So it's just using the same suite, the same papers. This is that fun fold card that we did a few weeks back. And then we've got the gorgeous little birds on the top again. And then, of course, an embossed piece of layering on the top always helps to kind of conceal where those bumps are. So if you have little embellishments or bows or things that bump up on your cards, it's wise to add a layer of cardstock on it. Just a layer of cardstock is all you need. But when you emboss it, then you have a decorative layer of cardstock that you're sending somebody that they can then use in a card. And you also don't notice the bumps as much because they are kind of like, you know, hidden within the embossed design. Okay, the next card is from Michelle Carlson. All green. I love green. No, it's not Cheetos either, Rose. You know what I think it is? I have this, it's kind of like a electrolyte type of flavoring for my drinks. And I think this is, when I was putting things away today from our trip, I was transferring them back into their original containers. And I think my hands might have been a little wet and probably stained my hands. Yeah, I think they'd be orange if they were Cheetos. You did the gingerbread cards with your granddaughter for her preschool class. I love that. Yay. Okay, we've got more votes. Michael also said to do the dryer sheet technique. You guys are so sweet. Okay, so I'm going to write down dryer sheet technique, and then there's the that other card. I'll go through my cards again and I'll find it, but there was another card in there that I said it really inspired me. So here we have a band across here with just the ribbon. You know, if you have these big ribbons, use them as layers because they're fun for texture and they're fun for shine and, you know, just a unique kind of layering rather than just a strip of cardstock. She's got a gold square behind it, an embossed square on top, and then we have the snowflake that has been cut out. Super pretty card, Michelle. This card, watch this. So you think it's like all separate, but it's attached with a window sheet. So it's kind of like Nancy and Kayla's, only going the opposite direction, and the snowflake is holding it together plus a window sheet. And if we open it up, we can see that this would be like an area where you'd want to like not write anything, but you could write something here and here. And instead of writing on the inside of the card, I have a note on the back. So this is from Teresa Shaw. Thank you, Teresa. So you could do it that way too. All right, this next one, watch. Whee! Isn't that super cute? This unique card was sent to me by Gwen Lee. Oh, and you got to see the inside too. Just a lot of detail. So it's not only decorated on the outside, but on the inside. And do you see all this stitching along here? And then check this out. More stitching on the inside here. And all of these ornaments have a little bit of shine on the top of them. I'm thinking that could be like our fine tip glue pen. Let me bring that out here. So you can get that effect by putting that on top and then letting it sort of like dry, right? You want to have it dry all the way. Whoops. And yeah, just really cute. Really love it. This card is from Carol Rosengren. Sweet, simple. This is one of those cards, again, like it's stunning, but you know, like she's a smart girl. Like you could replicate this because it's stamping with one color. Actually, this might have been a little bit more detailed because there's lots of little snowflakes on here, but I love it when your card can be stunning without a lot of layers, right? And then she's got the gold ornaments on here, the little gold star with the emboss or the dimensional on top. It's just so sweet and simple, and I love it. I'm that kind of person though too. Like I like to create, I like to get elaborate cards, but I don't like making them as much. So I always appreciate those ones where you're just like, oh, when there are not a lot of details to make. So Then this card here is one of those, I think this is a joy fold where you open it like this, but it also has a fun pocket. There's the pocket. And so you could put like a gift card in there. And on the back side is where Elaine Shader attached her message. And sweet, love it. Love that paper, love that die. Now here's one, like Sandy Lincoln, she always blows me away with her cards. There's several of you that do. And look at the detail that's in there. It's just amazing. I love receiving these, but I don't think I would have the patience to sit and make a bunch of them. So she's got the silver for the framing. Then she's got the crumb cake on top here for the wooden parts, the planks on the sled. She's got some mossy meadow cardstock here for the details there. She's got some pink threading. And then of course these skates, did you guys ever get this? This is like one of those where the skates take forever to put together, but they're so stinking cute when they're done. And then this paper to die for. I'm sad that I don't have that paper anymore. Oh, and look at, even within one, she's got 3 little gems in there. So it's one of those bookbinding cards. Here we have a fun fold card. These are the kind that sit like that. Really cool. And this card is from Sherry Rosnick. So she's got her little scene here with the manger and the lamb. Oh, Holy Night down here. And then she's using that gorgeous fun paper that's like a textile kind of fabric-y stuff. Okay, this card is from Caroline King. And I'm so sad because Caroline lives out in the Palmdale, Lancaster area, which is an area that we visited when we were on our trip. But she was not feeling well and I couldn't go see her. So, but this is from her. Thank you so much, Caroline. Love the paper that you picked for that. Then we have, oh, and by the way, on this card, she used those ephemera, those words that you can just take and punch out. So super quick and easy to make cards when you have your sentiments like that. This beautiful card was done by taking a die cut layer that has kind of this fun stitching around it, stamping within, and then doing all of this blending brush and sponging and coloring. Just a lot of detailed coloring went into that. And you can see even like this here, this piece of clothing on the head, it has like a shine to it. So it's a special marker of some sort. Really pretty. That is from Kathy Fayen and her family. Here we have a sweet card. This is, I think this one was a Kits Collection kit, if I remember correctly. This is from Janine Froberg. Pretty card. Love it. Love all the little accents of glimmer in there. Here we have that detailed poinsettia. You remember that poinsettia or poinsettia, however you say it, that bundle of stamps and dies. And then this was like an embellishment that was sold during that time too. Really stunning. Look at the ribbon going back there through there. So lots of detail on there. Really pretty card from Joanne Ryder. Here we have, oh yeah, so now I'm seeing it. I didn't see it before, but we have die cut snowflakes here that have holes in them, but then it's on vellum. Can you see my fingernail going through there? So there's a vellum backing on this. And then they're popped up on dimensionals with some branches and leaves going through here. This is from that bundle, that's sweet actually, that has been really popular lately. So trying to think of the name of it. Hang on a minute. That one is the, because I keep seeing it, Elegant Pine Snowflakes. Elegant Pine Snowflakes. I keep seeing it and I keep forgetting the name of it. But that's again from Donna Weller. Really pretty. Here we have that gorgeous scene with Mary and Joseph and the baby. And on the inside, I can see that's from Kathy Godwin. Hi, Kathy. I think Kathy's watching with us. She has a really pretty stamped star up here. I'm guessing that's like with one of those metallic ink pads because it doesn't have like a raised surface to it. So really pretty. And I love how she made Jesus a focal point on there, just coloring him in. This is cute and sweet and quaint. Super cute. Love it. There's a little line here with bows on it, little stockings hung. And that's from Tammy Ruggiero in Florida. Thank you, Tammy. This card has kind of like a little quilted look to it. This is from Joanne Pollock. So she has an embossed section here, And I believe the embossing might go throughout, I'm not sure, but that would be probably my guess. And then on top, she has these squares going at angles. And it's just a fun way to do a background. So she probably started with the square up here in the corner and made it go corner to corner here and then just added on. I don't know. And then connected and connected to give that fun little look down there. That's a layout that we'll have to try that soon. This card, really pretty the way it was stamped. This is from Cindy Kittner, and she did where she, I'm guessing, where she probably took like a light colored cardstock in through here, like a light gray, and then added the darker colored ink, like this color ink here, by masking a section and then sponging or blending or whatever to get these areas darker because it's all one layer. And then we have a star in there. And we have, when she stamped this area, she also has like maybe like some pencil, like white pencil in there. That's a fun technique. Oh, and there's also some splashes of glitz for the background. So thank you, Cindy. We have that jar bundle is so fun, isn't it? So we have the cute little gingerbread and cookies in there, and the jar with the open lid and the candies coming out. That is from Nancy Keebler, and I love her kind of like squares and rectangle background here too, so you can see they're kind of pieced together, kind of like a patchwork type of thing. Oh, here's one you can feel. You can feel this again. Do you guys remember this vellum? One of my favorite vellums ever. It had snowflakes in it, and it had this little design in it, and there we have a little floral image with some center pearls to give it that center of the flower kind of look. Even some of that silver ribbon going through here. I know we sold that in silver and gold. And that's from Michelle Atkinson. You guys are so creative. So many ideas I get from you. What stamp set was that from Rachel with the slider? With the slider. Oh gosh, now I have to go back. I wasn't looking up at comments enough. With the slider. I don't know. Are you talking about this one here? This piece? I'm not sure which one you're referring to now. Sorry, Charlene. Maybe describe it more if you can. Okay, this card, like so stunning, whitish snowflake on white, right? But you have that hint of cloud cover blue in there. So she stamped and embossed layers of snowflakes onto, so white embossing onto the white or onto the cloud cover cardstock, die cut it, put it onto an embossed snowflake background. This is from Jennifer Platt, just really pretty and delicate and makes, I mean, especially like where I live, we have snow. So it's always fun to get snow cards. Here we have a fun fold. This is from Melissa Faust, and she used designer paper, and you can see it's 6x6 designer paper here. I love this fold here, you guys. So 6 inches going across here, and then she scored at the 3 3/4 inch mark to create the flap. And it's, how tall is it? It is 5? Yeah, 5 inches tall. Kind of fun, right? I love this too. This little snowman with the ribbon up here. Super cute, Melissa. Oh, with the moose. Okay, let me see if I can, with the moose. I wonder if that's back in the beginning because I'm not recalling a moose card. It might be back in the beginning of the video. Oh, shoot. I'm sorry, Charlene. Here's the next card. Maybe I'll just have to go through it later and you can message me, okay? So this one here was really cool and interesting to look at. When I opened them up, I'm like, ooh, there's stitching through there. And ooh, they're attached with the stitching. And then I saw the inside and I was like, ah, clever, right? So you can just put a little layer in there, which is the same color as the paper, so that you can hide any kind of stitching, or like if you're using the Stampin' Blends markers, you know how sometimes that goes through like the white papers and stuff like that, but that was really clever. So she stitched the little triangles onto the paper, or, you know, like this is just pierce marks in here, so sewed it, you know what I mean? You don't have to necessarily use like a machine or anything. Very fun idea. This is from Susan Sanders, and I like how her envelope had some fun coloring to it too, some layers. This card is from V. Smith, and you know, this isn't Stampin' Up! Imagery here, but I love how she took and found something from some other, like it's probably one of those images that you can cut and or buy and cut out, or it's maybe from an existing card already, but just a really pretty, stunning little image here. She layered some vellum over the top of the felt that printed, or that vellum that has kind of the feel to it, right? That we were just talking about. So you can feel it, but what happens is when you have that vellum on top is you can really see that subtle difference in the colors. So it softens the white, but it still makes it shine through. And then we've got the ribbons, the 2 layers of ribbon in there. Really pretty. Here's the next card. And this card here, oh no, it's not this envelope. It's another one coming up. So this card has that same feel of that other snowflake, just a brighter blue instead of the cloud cover blue, but we have some bright blue, just a bit of it right here. And it's layering up and up and up in colors. And I think it's actually kind of painted on there. It feels like a painted surface. It's really pretty. And embossed snowflakes with some shiny snowflakes here and there. Warm Winter Wishes is embossed on white, and then it looks like there's some blue inking that went around it. This is from Diane Korsky. And so this is what Diane did. Oh, no. I keep thinking this is her envelope. Hang on, I'm going to show you that envelope right now. So this is the card. Okay, so this is the card, and this is from Liz Beam, and she made this cute little simple card, right? I love it. I love simple. Inside was this on top to kind of protect, right? So we have the embossed white layer that was protecting those things from, you know, having to have too much bump on the card. But then, let's see if these will come out. On the inside was confetti. So when I opened it, all of this was inside the card, and it surprised me, and it was fun, and I laughed and laughed and laughed. Memorable card. So thank you, Liz, for making me giggle. That was a fun card to open. This one here is from Carol Bragulio, and I always mess up your name. Sorry, Carol. But I love, again, like that crisscross of just like a strip and a strip, or a strip and a panel, you know what I mean? Just that layout is so easy on the eyes. And she has some of this glittery kind of gold paper back here, which matches really well with that ribbon. And then of course she embossed the Merry Christmas. It's a stunning card. Love it. Rewatch the video and skim it, and then you can find any cards you like to do with it. Yes, absolutely. Yes. And you know what? The thing with watching the video is you can pause, right? You can pause, you can go fast, you can make me talk really fast. This is one of these fun slide out cards, and let's see here. This is from Cheryl Whitesell. So it goes like, and she just added a post-it note in here, so we'll just pull that out, but it goes like this. Isn't that fun? I've shared these recently. Trying to remember, was it a paper pumpkin kit? But I have another one coming up with the bug set that I'm going to show you soon. Oh, and here's another one that's similar to that. And this card here, okay, this is the one where I'm looking on the envelope. I'm looking on the name, and I cannot tell who this is from, so please forgive me. If this card is from you, will you please reach out to me and let me know? I couldn't figure it out. I just don't know. Okay, here we go. So it's a gorgeous card too. Ta-da! See? I mean, it looks like it could be a Nicole or a maybe that's an I there, or a T. Pretty writing, I just can't read it. And I was a former teacher. You'd think I'd be able to figure it out. And then the address, I even looked up by the address because I have the address on the envelope, and I couldn't figure it out. So please reach out to me if that card was yours. Okay. Oh, is that your card? No, is that yours? Oh, it is, Nick. I love it. Oh, and that's a heart. Heart, and then there's the N-I-C and the K. Got it. This is from Nick Ross. You're so sweet. I'm going to put this over here so I remember to write that down. I want to reach out and hug you right now. And then this card here, I believe this could be from Susan Holmes, but it just said Susan on the inside, and I threw away the envelope. I threw away the envelope. I'm feeling so bad, but look at how pretty this card is too, with the delicate little snowflake that's, and then this really fun pearlized paper, embossed here, gorgeous ribbon. I think it's from Susan Holmes, but correct me if I'm wrong. And I have one more, and it says Mary, and I want to say it's Mary Spellbrink, but I'm not sure. So if these cards are from you guys, and I can reach out to them and ask them personally too, but it was right before the video today, and I'm like, I have 3 cards that I don't know who they're from. And Nyx, I didn't know that was from you at all. Now I know, and I need to get used to your signature because you've sent me cards before. That's a heart and then your name. Got it. And it is Susan Holmes. Yay. Okay, awesome. And you guys are watching. I love that you're watching. So really pretty how the ribbon's weaving back and forth through here. It focuses on the tree. Stunning. This is one of my favorite papers back then too, when it was out. Gorgeous. We have more. Okay. So this card is from, Brenda Euban. I love that big Merry Christmas. Why do I not buy those stamps? Like when they have the big Happy Valentine's Day, thank you, Merry Christmas. You know what I mean? Like they have these big stamps that it's just the word. And it makes for such a beautiful focal point on your card. And then you can do all your little, like what she did here. It's just really gorgeous. I love it. She also sent me one of these foldable type of stars. And I believe she sent me the pattern. Anyways, that's really fun. So, and then I think Brenda, this was from you, but she sent me this cute gift here too, which is a nail file and then a fun little hat that's on a little clip here. So you can see it's a mini clothespin with a little hat and a cotton ball on there, and then some fun gingerbread joy tea. So fun, you guys. I love this. Okay, and that is from Brenda. And then from Miss Marcia Mendenhall, I got this from her for my Christmas card. And then she gifted me this cute box full of chocolate. And now that I've shown it to you guys, I can start eating this. So this is all these little Ghirardellis. Do you remember this box? So I made something similar, but she put a window in the front of hers. And I love it. I love it, love it, love it. Oh yeah, and then she put the rhinestone Rachel on the back. Isn't that fun? So, yay for me. Chocolate, 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 chocolate. I'll probably share it too. I'm sure she's fine with me sharing it. But I love Ghirardelli chocolate. I always use it in my projects. So, thank you so much, Marcia. Then, more. Hang on, we're getting through all the Christmas stuff, and then I'm going to show you the other things that I was telling you about. Look at this card from Pat Frank, you guys. This is a showstopper card. So this slides off the top. She had to send this to me, probably like the flower card that we saw earlier, in a padded envelope. So we have that beautiful, gorgeous belly band. I mean, stunning, right? And then on the inside, just, oops, I have it upside down. Just wow. Wowza, 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 right? Isn't that a really cute and fun fold card? I'm just in awe. Oh, okay, next. Thank you, Pat. Oops, let me keep that in there. Don't want to lose that. That's her little note. This one here is from Sheila, and I just got it today, which is appropriate because it's like a New Year's card. And it opens up, but not all the way. So watch this. There's a ribbon on the inside. So you can't open it up all the way. And I'm going to sneeze. Hang on. Ah, maybe I won't. Okay. So you just open it up like that. And it has like little tiny staples or pins in there to hold the ribbon. And then you can put your message on the back side. And it's a calendar. So now I can take this top one off. And I'm ready for January. And it's sitting on my desk. So if you want another calendar type of idea, just put a ribbon through there, right? Which one in the video? Are you talking about the one that Patricia Frank sent me? Oh, are you serious? That is a huge card. I don't know if I could do that. I can try. It's really stunning, isn't it? Oh, wow. I probably could do it. Yeah, I'll think about it, Susan. Thank you. Okay, here's another couple cards with gifts. So from Cindy Howard, I got this stunning card, lots of glitz and glimmer, which she knows I love. And she gave me 2 bags of candy. Those Brookside, like the pomegranate or blueberry, you know, they have like chocolate cover. So she gave me 2 bags of that, and then she gave me some money to spend. So that was sweet of her. Miss Ashley and her husband James from the Country Hive gave me this card with, see, there's their logo on the back side. And then on the inside of this little box, she sent me a pair of really pretty earrings. And I'm in love with them, and I can't wait to wear them. She gave those to me as a thank you because I promote her products, but I would easily promote her products because I love them. And next we have, this card is from Amanda Martin. Love it. So pretty. You know, this is what she does. She's sneaky. She's in our group. And she'll post every once in a while where she'll say, what does everybody, you know, what's your preference? Which one do you like the most? And I think I probably picked this one. I don't know. But I remember her sharing this style in different color combinations. And then I think she sent me the one that I liked. And so she's sneaky that way. And I like them all, but you know, she got my preference. So that's from Amanda. She's a team member. She's so sweet, so generous. And then she gifted me this. She found blue Morpho butterflies in a luggage bag band, one of those things that you wrap around your luggage to hold everything in. I am in love with it. I should have brought it on our trip, but I always, when I get my stuff, you guys, I set them aside until I do my show and share. And then I can keep, you know, like I can eat the chocolate, or then I can do this or that. Now I have to say, when we were on our trip in California and Las Vegas just recently, sorry, my scarf was moving. We did eat some of the stuff. So not all of the edible goodies are with me that I'm going to show you soon. This card here, this is, hey you guys, this is the card we were talking, the same technique, the blackout technique. This card and this one, okay, all 3 of these cards are from Donna Wade, and Donna sent me just a bunch of cards. So Dottie sent me like 3 cards and envelopes that I could use for whatever I wanted, which is amazing. Like, how fun is that? So I can re-gift them. It's always fun when we pass cards along to each other. Here's another one with another envelope, and it folds like this. And then I have this one, this envelope here that's got the embossed. And there's that sunflower using that same technique we were talking about earlier, right? Really fun. Okay, do that in a video. Okay, and then Debbie agreed with Susan. So you guys really like that card that Pat did, and you want me to do that in the video. I will do that. I will. I'm going to set that off to the side, and I'm going to do that in a video. And I might alter it so it's a rectangle though, because I'm not a square card kind of gal. Like, I want to make it so it fits our envelope. So maybe, let me think if I can do that. It's really pretty as a square, right? But I'm wondering, I think I could. I think I could make it, I think I could. It's an eye catcher. Yeah, it's a showstopper, you guys. Okay. We have just a few more Christmassy things. Let's see here. Oh, this one. So this box, look what's inside here, you guys. Look at the detail on this. And my mother, who's a sewer, said that she stitched this. Like, this took a long time. All this little stitching in between here. And it's using one of my favorite ribbons of all time. Like, this is the ribbon that I wish Stampin' Up! Never would have let go, because you could color it any color you want, right? Because it's got the white center and the silver edging. And I was using this ribbon up like it was going out of style. Oh my gosh. This is from Colleen Collar. And I'm just amazed at the detail. And look at, there's tiny little pearls in there that are sewn on there. All of these are pleated. It's pleated material in here, you guys. It's like ribbon material that's been pleated. It's just gorgeous. I'm just amazed. So that is from Colleen. Thank you, Colleen. I received, let's see here. Oh, and along with Susan Holmes' card. Now you gave me the card with the snowflake, right? And then she also gifted me this adorable little wagon. Look at that wagon. I love miniatures. And I think it even, yeah, it rolls, and it has a candy cane and little cookie cutters and snowflakes in there. It's so fun. And then she gave me this shirt, just a girl who loves making cards. Isn't that fun? Oh, Susan, so sweet of you. So, yes, wagon shirt with card. And I forgot that, yes. So I should have shared that with your card with the snowflake. Just received in the mail when we got back from our trip a couple boxes. And this box is from Karen Lenz. And she gifted me, so she bought this for me through scrapbooks.com or something, scrapbooking.com. It's supposed to make gluing easy and precise and consistent, and so I'll have to check this out. Fine tip, regular nozzle, yeah. So that's kind of cool. And then all these little free gifts that went with it, or 2 free gifts. So I have this really fun glossy paper, rainbow colors, and this little scrapbooking organizer pouch, which I think is like the perfect size for paper pumpkin. I mean, it seems like it. So that was from Karen, got that today. I don't have room for all this stuff. Okay, and then my pile is getting so big back there. And then I got, okay, this, I don't know if this is necessarily a Christmas gift or not, but maybe, so maybe what we'll do is we'll wait for a minute. We'll transition. I'm gonna bring in this right now, and we're gonna do a little bit of crafting, okay? Just a tiny bit. I'm gonna get some cardstock here. We'll get some white. Let's see here. I need some white, and I don't even know how much I need. How big? Yeah, well, this will work. And then we'll use like just a darker color. I don't know. We'll use, okay, I have my colors. And we're gonna stamp an image with some black ink. By the way, thank you all for joining me tonight. This is fun. Okay, I thought I would bring in trusty tools. I love this tool bundle. Yeah, I think, like, I even consider taking carpentry classes because I love fixing up stuff. So I'm gonna pull out my, oh, I didn't have to do that. Gotta get used to these stamps, these stamp organizers. Keep the flap in, Rachel. All you have to do is just pull it in and out. Okay, so here's my stamps. And I'm gonna pull the brush out. I love the brush. We're gonna let that relax on the surface of the table. We'll grab the die that coordinates with it. And we'll grab a block. We'll grab this block. And we'll ink that up with our tuxedo black ink. We're stamping now, you guys. I haven't stamped in a week and a half. I was so deprived. I'm gonna just die cut that, I don't know, right here, because we don't need to use up that whole piece of paper. And then I'm going to just die cut this. This is the cool technique that I was telling you about earlier. So let's just die cut this piece first. I need my stuff. I need my platforms. So I got one, oops, you can't see them because they're too big. 1, 2, 3. Layer those all together. And then I've got my cardstock, my cutting side down, and then I have my other number 3 on top. And it's a nice sandwich. And we just line up everything. Oh, and I'm not even in the video. There we go. And we just roll it through so that we have this window that has been cut out. There's our window. Now, this is the technique that I thought was so clever. So we're gonna take this and we're gonna send it through with this image, but we're gonna line up this on top so that the white outline around the image is equal. So there's always that time where you make a card and you die cut your really well-colored piece, your little layer that you want to put on top of your card. You've colored it and then you die cut it, and the white outline isn't evenly cut all the way around, right? I love this technique. So you just take and put this over the top. Then you grab your little sticky tapes or your Post-it notes, you hold it in place, okay? And it's kind of like a little, like it's a little tray, right? See how I'm moving the paper around, and now this is sticking on here. Then I put this die into that little hole. It's not gonna move around once it's kind of pushed in place with the top thing. See, I'm pushing on it and it won't shift. It's gonna die cut in that area really nicely. I'm so excited about this. We're gonna pop it down in there and it's still in place, and we're gonna roll it through. And you could put more Post-it notes over the top of the die to hold it in place if you want to. But we should now get, an evenly cut out image. It's so awesome. Is that the greatest technique or what? It just takes an extra little step to make that frame, but then when you've lined it up and you've cut it out, you're just like, oh my gosh, why didn't I think of this earlier? This is one of those like slap myself in the forehead thing. When I saw that, I was like, wow, that is super cool. So I'll be doing that. I'll be doing that a lot in future videos because I think it's so clever and so smart. Okay, let me move these. I want to show you some new products, and then we'll go back to doing the rest of the gifts and goodies, and then we'll talk about the trip. So this is new. It's called Fabulous Sayings. You love the tip? Oh, good. I do too. I think it's just amazing. So Fabulous Sayings is the new product of the month. So we're going to open it up together. So here's the flap. We'll pull it out, and it looks like this. There's our photopolymer stamps set between two pieces of plastic. Someone reached out to me and said, is it okay, because I don't like the sound of that plastic being peeled off, is it okay if like I just got rid of that and just inserted it like this? And I thought to myself, what would be the purpose of putting that on there besides just kind of like, you know, having it sandwiched? But it does protect the surface of your stamp. So this little area here can collect lint. So if you don't put this back on after you've used your stamps, you're exposing the surface of your stamp to lint, which can make it harder for you to stamp. So over time, that skinny or thinner piece of plastic that you peel off will stop making as much noise. But here's our thank you stamp. You just peel it off, stick it on your block, you're ready to go. What I'm gonna do to prepare this though, is I'm gonna grab some paper. So we're gonna grab some white paper here. This is what I'm doing with all my stamps now. Let's see if I can find a good piece. Here's this, and I'm gonna cut it out with my trimmer. And we'll use Smoky Slate ink. I think this is the one I'm using on all of them. So I'm measuring how big this is. This is 6 1/8 by 4 1/8. And I probably could have used a different piece of cardstock, but we're just gonna use this one. 6 1/8 by 4 1/8. I'm making it the same size. And now I'm gonna take and ink up these stamps with my Smoky Slate ink pad. So I'm just gonna go like this over the surface. And it doesn't have to be perfect. I'm just getting my images inked up as well as I can. It's not a super dark ink, but it's dark enough. After that has been inked up, I line up my paper on top. Then I use, like I could use this, I could use another block, and I can kind of like press on top. I could use a brayer, which is what I would typically go to, but any surface that's gonna give you a flat kind of, you know, like a nice even flat pressure across the top is gonna make that ink connect to the paper real nicely. And now I have my guide. And the nice thing again about the Smoky Slate color ink is that I can take a paper towel or a chamois or whatever I want to grab really quick. I can grab my Stampin' Mist if I'm not using my chamois. I never have a chamois ready, you guys. It dries out and then I forget to re-wet it before a video. Okay, so I'm just putting a little bit of Stampin' Mist on here and I'm gonna blot it. And I'm gonna clean off the surface of my stamps. And it's really easy because that color is not an intense color, like I said earlier. So, yay! And then I can air dry it a little bit, stick this back on top. So these are the images that you get with the new product of the month. I'm going to slide this back into here with the opening on top. And then I'm going to open the opening. I'm going to slide this flap into the top of my container, my top of my organizer. And now I can just take and put these stamps with the sleeve, with the guide, and slide it in there. And that's how I store my stamps now. I prepare them every time I get them so that when I'm ready to use them, I can stick them back on my sheet the same way I found them. So let's say I do use this thank you stamp. Let's say I've peeled it off of here. Let's say I've even peeled this one off of here and I've used both of them, okay? I've got those stamps, I've used them, dot, dot, dot. I don't even know why I said dot, dot, dot. But then I don't know where they go back on the sheet. So what I do is I take and lay them here and turn this whole thing over, and I can connect them in the spot where they were originally and put my stamps away. See? Super fun. Love it. You'll have to check out my second organizing video that I just posted this past week. So there's 2 videos. There's a link to the first one in there, and then you'll want to watch the second one. Okay, new product, another product, new product. This is another new product. It's the kit. And this one is the Lots to Love kit. It's a non-stamping kit. It doesn't come with stamps, but instead it comes with little die-cut words in 4 different languages. So if you want to, you can use French, you can use German, you know what I mean? Like, you can change it up. But you have all your words that you need, and then you have your delicate little laser cut colored flowers. You have even more flowers. You have your frame pieces in here. You have your card bases, and they all make gorgeous cards that look like this. Isn't that fun? And there's dimensionals. There's like these dimensional sheets in here. So you get lots of shadowing in there. And do you see how those flowers look with the fun little yellow dots in the middle? And look at these over here. Really stunning. I can't wait to make these cards. So that is a new product. Okay, we have more cards and goodies. Let me show you this one here. So this is kind of like a Christmas gift, only I'm supposed to give this stuff away too. So it's not all mine, which is totally fine because I have enough of, you know, like these organizers are starting to come out of my ears. But I would love to gift them in the future. So I think they might be starting to be given away to team members and that sort of thing. So thank you, Sandy, for this fun card that you sent me. It opens this way here. Isn't that cute? And then she gave me a little pouch, folded piece of cardstock. It's like a 6x6 piece of cardstock, I think. Maybe bigger. I don't know. Anyways, it's a really cute fold. And then it has pockets the way you fold it. So she added some little treats in there, but hang on. Here's what there's one item that I'm keeping because it has my name on it. So for sure I'm keeping this. Isn't this beautiful? So it's a water bottle with silver on black design and my name on it. So thank you, Sandy Lindsay, for that. And then she has been getting into 3D printing. So she has some little organizers for stamping. Fun colors too, right? So all of these little glue holders in here. She just sent me this big, huge box of goodies. It's so fun. And then I got to show you this. This is so cute. So it's one of those things that you wash your dishes with, right? And it dries on a little holder that's in the shape of a face. Isn't that fun? That's a fun idea. And then here's a little monster that you could put things into. You know, maybe like a little garbage can on your table. Looks like a dragon or a dinosaur of some sort. She just like spoiled me. So I'll keep what I want, which is what she told me to do, and then give away other things as gift surprises. So yeah, so fun. So I'm gonna put those away. And then I'm going to show you these cards, and then we're going to talk about my trip because I have some pictures to share with you. Hey, Sandy, glad you could tune in. All right, so this card, really fun, simple layout, but works with like all kinds of papers. And that ribbon, I love it. Gorgeous paper, gorgeous ribbon. Pat Stewart, thank you for this card. And I'm not going to read inside of all these cards, but some of them are like thank you cards. Some of them are thinking of you. This one obviously was like a Thanksgiving card, that sort of thing. So this is from Kathy Millish. And love the whimsy of the falling leaves twirling around. And then we have this card. This is from Elizabeth Hussey. And the sympathy is because my mother-in-law passed away in August. And so some people that are hearing about it a little after the fact are sending sympathy cards. Here's another thinking of you. Oh no, this one was this is just a thank you card. This is from Trisha Josephs. And here is a card from Shannon West, who works at Stampin' Up. Isn't that fun? I think this here, yeah, so this layer, both layers are up on dimensionals. So you get not only that glitz of the foil paper back there, but it just adds even more glitz when you get that shadow effect going. Gail Beth sent me this today, I received it today, I should say. We just got home from the trip, so I don't know. It might have been given to me last week. I don't know, Laura. I'm not sure. I can ask her, but I think she's just doing it for fun. She said to me on her last phone call, she said, I got this 3D printer and I'm having a blast at printing out things. I'm gonna send you some. So pretty cool, right? So here we have that bug set, and I think this card is so adorable. So Gail Beth sent me this little cute card with this fun layout using the new Bugs suite. This card, though it's not all Stampin' Up, I know that like this piece is, and quite possibly this paper. I feel like this paper is one that I've seen in the past, but do you see this fairy here? So on the inside, super cute, but Eve Bean wrote, thank you, and then she wrote, very much. She sent me a little thank you card. This is cute. On the inside of some swaps that I'm receiving from my team members, because we're having a team swap coming up here soon, was this sweet little card. This was not part of the swap, but just an extra little card that had the payment for the return postage. And this is from, I think, Debbie Silot. Yeah, I think it's Debbie's. So really cute. And then here we have two cards from Pat Stewart. And I got to figure out where that hello is from because I love it. And so she just sent me a couple cards. She's very generous with her cards. I get them often from her. She's a sweetheart. Are you guys ready for some pictures? And then I'm going to tell you some things that we did. Let's see here. I'm pulling up pictures. And I'm bringing you to my computer. We're going to go to the computer now. Are you guys ready? Okay. So we had a good time in the West, California. So what we did is we flew out to Las Vegas, my family. My husband, my son, Nick, and we flew to Las Vegas, and we, because we had good prices for tickets. So we went to the Red Rock Canyon area and explored in and around there. We also visited with my husband's aunt and uncle who put us up with their points at Green Valley Resort and Casino again. So we got to stay 3 different nights, 2 on the front end and 1 on the back end of the trip. Then we drove to California. Hi, Rose. Hi, Maria Christina. Then we drove to California on our 3rd day out there. We took off and we went through the Mojave Desert. This is the scene that you would see when you're driving through the desert. It's just amazing, like miles and miles of just desert. It's so crazy cool. I got together with some team members on that night that we were in Palmdale, Lancaster, because we spent a night there because that's where I used to live. I visited some old places where I used to live in Lancaster. And then that evening, I met up with these lovely ladies. And we got together and stamped, and Maria Christina hosted, and we made cards, and it was just a fun time, really fun. Then the next day we drove into LA, North Hollywood area, Studio City. And my son, you can see him down here. This is Luke. He moved there 3 months ago. This is Nick and my husband, Tim, and we came to visit him. This is his apartment. So that was fun. And We stole him away from his apartment for 4 days. Actually, we'd go back and forth, but we went on lots of trips together. So there's our whole family together. And we went and saw a lot of fun things like the Hollywood Boulevard Star, the Walk of Fame. We went to Griffith Observatory and took pictures of, the city and got to see the Hollywood sign from afar. We also saw it from this area. When you go up into this one little shopping mall area, you can see the Hollywood sign from afar too. So that was fun. Did lots of exploring. The next day we went to a beach along the coast. And I can't remember the exact name of the beach, but here's Luke, again, the one who moved out there, hanging out at the beach. And then there's Nick. And then we went up the coast even further. And we went to Solvang, California. It's a gorgeous town. The buildings are just stunning and really cool, quaint town. I can't remember what the European area is now. I want to say, oh shoot. Anyways, with the framing on the outside of the buildings, it's that look. And you see it everywhere. Then we went to Venice Beach the next day. And my other son, Nick, he likes to do bodybuilding. And so we got a posing here at Muscle Beach on Venice Beach area. And then we've got pictures there's my husband here with all the Venice Beach, kind of typical look there in the background with those stores. Then looking out at the ocean. The skate park is nearby. This guy here was feeding birds from the top of his head. That was along Santa Monica Pier. So we walked along there. Had some gelato. Luke found a place called Luke's Lobster and pointed to it, so I took his picture there. And then these ladies we met with that night. These are also some ladies from my team, so I got to meet up with even more demonstrators in our group for dinner. And then we went the next day to the Warner Brothers studio, and we took the tour and got to see lots of fun stuff, like their biggest studio where, like ocean scenes are filmed. Like you can put tons of water in this studio because there's like a big tank at the bottom of it's amazing, like to see which videos they talk about were filmed here. And so really interesting. And then at the end of the tour, we got to see, some like other things in the shopping area, the eating area, the display area, some costuming that actors and actresses would wear and some interactive stuff that kids could play with. And then of course, I love the show Friends, so we had to take a picture in front of the Central Perk sign. This is where my son works. He works at a place called Cava, and so one night we went and got food. I think that was the night before we left. We got food, and then we hung out at the pool at our hotel. We stayed at a place called the Garland, which is close by to where he lives. And then on our way back through Palmdale, Lancaster, we stopped at the Vasquez Rocks and went and walked around. And I also stopped at my old apartment in Palmdale and took a picture of myself there pointing to the area where I used to live. And I went and visited my old school that I taught at. Had dinner with Anne before we left. And then we went and saw in Las Vegas the Mad Apple at New York. So just a fun night. I think that's it as far as pictures. Oh, and I got to also see the doctor that did my surgery on my foot. So met up with Dr. Bregman one last time before we headed out of town. And so that was fun. And then, oh my gosh, I'm missing so much here. And then we also took a picture in front of the Las Vegas sign and one more picture. This gal here and her two beautiful daughters, she is somebody that I taught when I was first in California in the Palmdale, Lancaster area. She has a beautiful family, and her life is wonderful. And it was so nice to connect with Chloe. And so I got to meet up with a former student of mine for a lunch before we got on our flight. So had to share that with you. Now I'm going to show you these last few things, because these last few things are from our get-togethers that I had with the demonstrators when I was out there. So I'll show you these last few things and then I'll let you all go. I know this is a very long video. You can always come back and watch the rest. But one night I got these things from Rosie Prouty. And so she gifted me a fun pair of socks with blue and green. And then with that, I got a little exfoliant kind of foot scrub and lotion. And then she also gave me a bunch of gummies, but my boys ate them. They're all gone, so I can't show those to you. And then Rose Carey, who is like the 3D queen, she makes these cute little things for her for her granddaughters. And so she's the one who did the happy Berthaween, you know, the Halloween goodies to me. A little later than my birthday, but they're like birthday gifts. She's live with us right now, I think, or she was for a while anyways, but she gifted everybody these fun little containers. And so, and they're magnetic closures on most of them. Really fun things. Oh, and then this too. Yes. I got a little owl tiny keychain thing, and it's like a little purse so you can put things in them. And so she gifted us all these fun boxes and explained how to make them. And here in these two, we have these decorated tablets in here. She's so good. So generous. Isn't that fun? And Maria Christina, when she hosted her house, she really did it up. She had, oh my gosh, like appetizers galore and dessert and beautiful sit-down dinner, wine, everything, you name it. It was gorgeous. And she even made these for us. So this is a two-tone color sampler. Isn't that cool? So it's got one color, two colors. This is the darker color on one side and the lighter color. And then if you flip it over, you can see the darker color again. So it's a two-tone color sampler of the two-tone papers, of the regular colors and of the in colors. I am so in love with this. So that was from Maria Christina, the one who hosted. Just spoiled lately, you guys. I'm feeling very loved and spoiled and very honored and blessed. And yeah, I'm happy. I'm a happy girl. It's been fun and busy and enjoyable. And yeah, everything's just been great. What can I tell you about before it's time to leave? Let's see here. Don't forget that we have bonus days happening right now. So I know this wasn't a teaching class. I would hope that any of you who are stopping by would subscribe, because most of the time my videos are on teaching paper crafting techniques and cards and projects and stuff. And so we have a lot of fun with that. A lot of them are geared towards even beginning crafters. So if you've never paper crafted before, please join in on my lives. I invite you to subscribe, like, thumbs up, all those things. But yeah, so if you're interested in purchasing product, I don't have links to products in this video, but you can look at other videos. You can shop online. I do have a link to the online store and you can check it out. You can earn bonus day coupons. So every $50 in the US that you order worth of product during this month can earn you bonus day coupons to spend next month. All the details for promotions too, you can find in my blog. So if you go to the blog portion of my website and you scroll down to the bottom of a post, it always gives you the latest information on any promotions that are happening. So bonus day coupons, don't forget about that. Product of the month, you can get that for $5 with a $75 order. So you place a $75 order, you get it for $5. You can also earn a bonus day coupon with that. And of course, the Stampin' Rewards that you earn all the time, 10% on any order, $20 or more. Okay, my next lives, that's what I'm looking at now on my notes. I have in my notes to announce to you, to tell you that I will be live with a paper crafting class on Wednesday, January 21st at 11 a.m. We're going to go back to Wednesdays for a while, you guys. Hopefully we'll stick with them for a consistent amount of time. And then the following Wednesday will be the next live. Why am I not going live twice next week? Because I'm hosting an event called Silver Elite Retreat. I do this every year for my leader demonstrators in my group. And so, of course, I'll be busy with that. But when I come back on the 28th, I will be showing projects from that. So you'll want to tune into both those lives. I believe the one coming up first is the Paper Pumpkin one. And then at the end of the month, for those of you that are supporting members of my channel, supporter members, so they're the ones that pay the $5.99 per month, we have our bonus live, and that's coming up on Friday, January 30th at 7 p.m. I'm always taking requests for those too. So I'll be looking at some of the stuff that you guys mentioned in here, and I will dive back into them and see what things that you liked, and we'll either share them in the members only live, or maybe in a Paper Pumpkin project, alternate project grouping, or whatever. But I love to know what you like to see, and I will try to work with those things. So, all right. Is it the City of Pies? I do not know that. I do not know. Is that Deborah Gordon? That would be a good question to ask Google, but all I know is that I just love the look of the town, and it's so quaint and lovely. All right, I'm going to read through your comments after I let you go because it's been an hour and a half. Take care, everybody. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Now I'd like you all to go and stamp your art out. Bye-bye.